publications refer to the pub codes or the publication codes that are associated with each record. So they're a way of categorizing information and enhancing our search capabilities. We also refer to these as tags, and that's how they're referred to at the bottom of a record. So here I just have a random record open, and you can see at the very bottom where you've got some information here about the record where it says tags. So these are the publication codes that are attached to the record. So say you've got a park record, you would want to make sure that it was tagged with the park code. If it's a provincial park, you want to make sure it's tagged with the provincial park code. So there's a number of codes that you can apply to records to help categorize them. So we're going to show in this video how you add and remove these codes from records. So I'm just going to scroll up to the top of this record, and I am logged in here. You can see at the very top, it says that I'm logged into my account, and I'm in my Fundy Management view, which is where I want to be. So if that says Fundy Public, make sure that you go to your main menu and change views like we've done in previous video. So if you want to add a pub code to an individual record like this, so you're just working on one record right now, you go to the Action drop-down menu and click that. And before where we did Update Record here under Data Management, and we've deleted records, instead here now we're going to go to Update Publication. So we click on that, and that opens a new page here where it shows the publication codes that are already assigned to this record. And you can delete or change those. And then down here it shows you a drop down menu where you can add new pub codes. So if I click on this, it will show me all of the other pub codes. So if it's already applied, and you can see which ones are applied here, if it's already applied, it won't be shown in this list. So going through this list, you'll only see codes that do not apply. So if, for example, I wanted to add, maybe at this park they have a day camp program, I would click that and I would add it. So I'm just going to delete it right away after. So I'm going to add it just to show. So if I scroll down, now I can see that day camp up here. So these go into alphabetical order. So up here I can see my day camp program tag has been added, but maybe that was a mistake. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. So I'm just going to click delete. Are you sure you want to permanently delete this item? Yes, delete. And now that pub code is gone. So that's how you do it with just for one record at a time. Now, if you wanted to add a publication code to a whole group of records at once, or remove it from a whole group of records at once, we would use our handy dandy advanced search function, which we've shown in a previous video. I'm just going to click a random county here and get a list of records just for an example, but again, you would use all of these criteria to do your advanced search. I'm just going to click that. So now the view that I'm in here, I can't make bulk changes on this list of records because I don't have my checkbox. So just like we've done in previous videos, we're going to click Change Display Options. I'm going to make sure that I'll pull this down a little so you can see. Make sure my alert box is on just because that's something else that I always do, and my checkbox. So those are two that I want to make sure are on. Update my display, close my window, and up here I'm going to refresh my page. Okay, so now if I wanted to add a publication code to a bunch of these records at once, I could either go through and select individually the ones that I want, or I can hit check all, and that will check them all off. Now, if I want to add the pub code, I'm going to go up here to Action on Selected Records, hit this drop down menu, and go down to Add or Remove Pub Code. So we select that, and then we submit. So when we submit, so I'm just going to go uncheck all here and just do a couple. So once we submit, it's not going to do it automatically. Obviously, we haven't even selected a pub code yet. So it's going to take us to this page here where you can go through, you can add multiple pub codes actually. So you can select multiple records and then select multiple codes and then apply them by scrolling down to the bottom and hitting submit. Okay, so I'm not going to do that because I don't want to add them, but it's just that easy. And then you can do the opposite by clicking delete, and then that shows you a list of pub codes, and you can click ones that you want to actually remove from those records. So you can do either. So that is how you add and remove pub codes from individual records and from multiple records at once.